Welcome back to Stat Plus, your go-to channel for in-depth analysis and updates on current affairs, emerging technologies, and market trends. Today, we're tackling a pressing issue that has shaken the confidence of aspiring medical students across India: the recent discrepancies in the National Eligibility Entrance Test, NEET 2024. The fairness and integrity of this highly competitive exam, which determines the future of countless young doctors, is under scrutiny. Let's dive into the controversies, the implications, and the urgent need for reform. The Indian government has recently acknowledged discrepancies in NEET 2024, a highly competitive exam that determines the fate of aspiring medical students across the country. The NEET 2024 exam, which took place on May 5th, saw an unprecedented 67 students scoring full marks, a stark contrast to the 1 to 2 students achieving the same feat in previous years. Moreover, a mere 5-mark drop from the perfect score resulted in dramatically different ranks compared to prior years. For instance, a score of 715 in 2024 led to a rank of 225, whereas the same score would have secured the first rank in 2022, 4th in 2023, and 5th in 2021. Apart from allegations of a leaked question paper, the substantial deviation in the score-to-rank distribution raises concerns about the difficulty level of the exam. Unless there was a widespread leak, the higher ranks obtained for similar scores compared to previous years suggest a significant change in the exam's complexity, indicating that the 2024 paper might have been simpler compared to previous years. In an attempt to address the irregularities, the authorities initially awarded grace marks to 1,563 students, but later withdrew the decision, offering them the option to take a retest instead. However, the retest option poses its own challenges. Given the wide fluctuation in exam difficulty over the years, ensuring that the retest paper matches the original exam's difficulty level is a daunting task. For example, a score of 700 yielded vastly different ranks: 1,770 in 2024, 294 in 2023, 49 in 2022, and 130 in 2021. To be fair to the 1,563 students, it is vital to make sure that the retest paper is of the same difficulty level as the original 2024 paper. The National Testing Agency, NTA, has identified ambiguities in some questions, notably in a physics question with 2 correct answers, which contributed to 44 candidates scoring 720 marks. In such cases, instead of awarding full bonus marks, a more equitable approach could involve adjusting the scores of candidates who took the flagged question based on their performance in other questions. Rather than awarding full grace marks, their performance in other questions can be extrapolated to adjust to the full denominator of 720. This extrapolation can also be difficulty-weighted in case there's a concept of difficulty level associated with every question, providing a more accurate and fair assessment of the student's abilities. Furthermore, in instances where students face time constraints during the exam, it is crucial for the NTA to transparently share the methodology used to calculate grace marks. A recommended approach would be to compare the performance of affected students with multiple samples drawn from the entire test-taking population and compute increments for different percentile levels. Publishing the actual strategy used by the NTA would enhance the credibility of the grace marking process. The NEET exam holds immense importance for students in India, given the fierce competition and limited availability of seats in prestigious medical colleges. This critical juncture demands significant reforms to ensure not only fairness in assessment, but also equality in preparation potential, i.e., a level playing field for all students, regardless of their socio-economic background or access to resources. Every student should have the chance to prepare and score the highest marks. It shouldn't be restricted to a select few who can afford to devote indiscriminate levels of resources and time towards test preparation. Thank you for watching Stat Plus. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share with those who might be interested, and hit that subscribe button for more in-depth analysis. Stay tuned and stay informed.